We're going to do a video. We're going to do a pretty quick one. There's people speaking for the family of Tyree Nichols behind me as we speak. Now, I would be the first one I've been an expert witness on excessive force before. I've been involved with excessive force before. There is no secret about that. Do I think that that was right, what happened in that trial? No. I could see it getting knocked down, but I could not see it getting knocked out. That's my opinion. But I'm sitting here listening to these people talk, and you're getting real borderline on making threats to the people of the city of Memphis. The people of the city of Memphis aren't going to put up with this crap. Let's recap a couple things that you're talking about. You're talking about you finally found a way to try to make it a racial issue. Because everybody that was involved up to this trial was black. Fine, great, wonderful, dandy. Okay, I can totally understand going to get a jury from a whole nother county. I can understand that. And hell, as much publicity as this case has had in Shelby County, that's the only way to do it fair. But let me remind you people who keep calling this a racial issue, when they're picking the jury for this trial, both the prosecution and the defense have to agree on this juror. Now, if you're on the defense, I'm the defense attorney. Hell yeah, I want every dumb white person I can probably think about finding who may be the passive most person, and as the man said, doesn't know a black man at all, but sees police. If I'm the defense, that's the juror I want. If I'm the prosecution, that is the juror I do not want. But let me ask you a question. How come the prosecution did that? So instead of making a racial issue, you need to make this a system issue. Because something's wrong here. And I think I know the answer to it. It's called $500 and something million lawsuit that's going to bankrupt this city if it goes through. By having this verdict come down the way that it came, that number's dropping. Think about this for a minute. The federal trial has already been done. The one dude, the big dude, he pleaded out to 40 years. Which is absolutely stupid. Because when you plead out to a sentence, and this big dumbass that was talking earlier, the ex-convict, he knows this. When you plead out, you do not have an appeal. So his ass is going to be old or dead by the time he gets out of federal prison. The other one, the one that testified against the three, he worked a deal. 15 years with the feds, 15 years with the state. That was his deal. There's no appeals. Can't go back and redo it. And he was a total moron up there on that stage. Up on the witness stand, he was a total moron. For the prosecution, who is bringing him on, they didn't do nothing with this dude. They was go look at the video, look at the video, look at the video. Well, they dissected that damn video. Now, I have testified as an expert witness on excessive force. Twice. I could not have got them off. Now, yeah, I could have broke it down. It wouldn't have been no second-degree murder or anything like that. But those lower charges, they would have stuck, and they'd have stuck to them like glue, and they'd be going to a prison near you. I think the defense was shocked when those verdicts came back. But getting back to what we need to be talking about, the representatives for Tyree's family, they say C.J. Davis needs to go. Hell yeah, she needs to go. That's the only person I've ever seen that was the chief of police. Then they turn around and say, you ain't good enough to be the chief of police, so we're going to make you the interim chief of police. Then turn right back around, and after everything sort of cools down, you make them the police chief again. And by the way, you've made this woman the highest paid person in the city of Memphis government. There's something's wrong with this picture here. The mayor. There's something wrong with this picture here. But no. You keep running your bullshit. So when you people, and hell, I'll come with you on this one. If you decide that you want to come after the city of Memphis, and the way that all this has went down, with the exception of the racial crap, that is bullshit. And the reason it is bullshit is because the prosecution had to accept those jurors too. You can't tell me there's not a black person in Franklin County. You can't do it. The world doesn't work that way. Go back and look at that trial. The defense was a joke. A joke. I am not a lawyer, but I have been in courtrooms before. I guarantee you I could do better than they did. The prosecution was a disaster. I mean, that's the worst I've ever seen when it comes down to a case like this. And then when it's over, they say, well, we knew it was going to be a hard case. No, it ain't that damn hard. It is not that damn hard. The defense, Lord, they make Johnny Cochran look like an idiot because they put on a show, put on a masterpiece. So before everybody gets their panties in a wad and wants to burn the damn city to the ground, you better think. Now, if you want to go out there and get busy, get busy. But if you want to make it a racial issue, you better think twice about that one. Because this is not a racial issue. Now, do I think there's something wrong? Hell yeah, I think there's something wrong. I think it's the city of Memphis trying to save a whole lot of money. Is there something that should C.J. Davis be terminated immediately? Hell yeah. Should the mayor resign? Hell yeah. They're destroying this city. Should those cops be in prison? Hell yeah. And trust me, they're going to prison. All of them. Even the three. Because keep this in the back of your mind before you do something stupid. Those three, they got off yesterday. They get sentenced. They don't go to trial. They get sentenced to federal prison next month. And they're looking at 20 years. The reason the one pleaded out to 40 years is because when all this first, go back before the trials ever started and all that stuff, the Fed said, okay, we're going to bring the death penalty to the table. He got scared. That's how it works. I ought to know. I worked for the Bureau of Prisons for 28 years. I've seen it. Should have never copped out. Stupid. Stupid. But I'm reiterating, do not do anything stupid till you look at everything. You want to get that pissed off about it? Look at the whole damn trial. Look at the damn prosecution. Mulroy needs to go. His entire team needs to go. C.J. Davis needs to go, and the mayor needs to go. And we need to get some damn people in there that's got a half-ass lick of sense. And do not bring any racial bullshit into it. You like what I'm saying? Hit the like button. You don't like it? I don't care. But before you start burning the damn city down, you better know what the hell you're doing. Because feds ain't playing no more.